the #1 defense in the country right now, and very, very physical on offense. Very good quarterback, very good running back. They're really good in the lines, both sides, and skill positions as well. So, yeah. Talented players and very tough schemes to prepare for.
Angelique.
Jim, you have an update on Cron, on his status?
We'll get more today, but seems good. Seems like positive news and update.
Nick?
What about, we talked about Wilton last week, maybe get closer. Do you think he's going to be cleared this week for contact, or is that still in here?
Right now he's cleared to practice, and but we won't have any. We'll avoid contact again this week.
So Brandon will be your guy again this week?
Yes.
Okay.
Casey.
Update on Grant Newsom, how's he doing?
Been progressing well.
Dan.
Is Wilton probably going to sit out the last two? Have you made a determination on that yet?
Don't know. Don't know that. No, I don't make that determination. That'll be made by the doctors.
John.
Coach, what are the biggest steps that Rashawn has made this year in going from a guy that rotated in last year to playing more every down?
His play again was exceptional this week. I thought our whole defensive line really set the tone in the ball game from the very get-go. Up front, 5 tackles or more from Rashawn, and Chase Winovich was about 5. I think Mohurst was 7. Brian Monet, Aubrey Solomon, it was, you could feel that the tone was being set, the way they were running to the football and the way they were playing. That's been Rashawn specifically. I mean, it's been consistently really good all season. Just the effort, the execution, finish on it, down after down.
Coach on your left, Larry.
What have you liked best about the 3-game winning streak, and do you believe in momentum where it can, does it exist in college football, like week to week? What you guys have done the last few weeks, does it help you at Wisconsin and the next week?
What I've liked best about it, that our team has won those games and improved each week. It's been the best part. That's what you really, the 2 things you really strive for coming out of a ball game, that come out as healthy as you can, win the football game, and improve. Does that help you? Yes.
Yeah,
improve, yeah.
But I mean, momentum, like Jim Leland would always say, there's no momentum, it's the next day's pitcher. I'm asking you in football, like, do you believe in it week to week that things build, that your team's confidence is built with a 3-game winning streak going into a tough game?
Yeah, I believe you can improve. That's what we strive to do. It's our goal. Be better today than we were yesterday. Better tomorrow than we were today.
In the front, Nick.
Last time you guys, about a month ago, you go to Penn State, the big national game, didn't go so well. From there till now, how different is, what's the biggest difference in this football team from that day when you guys came back on the plane ride until right now? Are you heading into another big one?
Not to pick one, but I think we've improved.
Mentally, confidence-wise, improved in specific individual areas, or just across the board? Do you think?
Across the board.
Coach on your left, Aaron.
Oh,
you didn't.
Well, yeah, last question. Is Ty Isaac, is that long-term injury or week to week, or what's the status?
I think we got positive news on him this week, and no more as the week goes.
All right, Rachel.
Quinn
Quinn Ardina has gone through a bit of a mini slump as of late. What does he need to do to kind of respond and rebuild himself for these final 2 weeks of the season? Maybe rebuild's too strong a word, but just to respond.
Yeah, make the field goals. I mean, what we ask all of our players to do. I mean, execute their assignment, do their job. In this case, you know, put the ball between the uprights.
Are you seeing anything in practice with Quinn? I mean, is it not just translating? I mean, obviously he's making the kicks in the practice, or he wouldn't be putting them out there. So what's not translating in the game?
Yeah, there's. I mean, it's a process. He made 10 in a row. He's missed 3 now, and you know, you need the execution on game day as well.
Where are you seeing him? Is there something?
I'm not going into all
Okay.
the kicking nuances and specifics. You know, it's really simple. I mean, he's got to make the kicks. I mean, it's a meritocracy, and you know, if not him, then we'll give somebody else a shot at it. So that's where we're at with it. Similar with last year, Kenny. I mean, you look back at the Wisconsin game. I think Kenny missed 3 in that ball game, and it was the same message last year. You know, Kenny, we're gonna make this next one, or somebody else is gonna kick the one after that. So Kenny responded to that, and we're very hopeful that Quinn will do the same. Other than, next thing to do is, you know, there'll be give somebody else the opportunity to go out there.
Middle there, John.
Just like we would in any other position.
Coach, the video on the one throw to people's
Strap
Joe,
on the iron jock, kick the ball through the uprights.
the video of a throw to Peoples Jones showed him getting raked pretty good before the ball arrived. I'm not asking you to comment specifically on that, but is there a process that younger receivers go through to learn with the physicality that they're going to face?
Which specific player are you talking about? Rake. When you say rake, what do you mean?
He got, well, it looked like his arm was pulled down as the ball was coming to him.
There was one of those. There was another one where the DB had his hand on the back of his jersey, you know, horse collared him, and wasn't able to go catch the ball and make the play. You know, I don't know what to tell him at that point. I mean, that's the officials have to step in at that point, and they have to see that, and they have to make the call. It was interfered on another play, which there was a call made, but yeah, I don't know what to tell him. You know, lift more weight so they don't grab you and you know, and horse collar you for making a catch. That's facts are. I mean, it's a penalty. It needs to be penalized.
In the back left, Chris.
Kind of a loaded question following up to that. Your defensive line play has been elite this year. They don't draw a whole lot of holding penalties. And do you feel that's a product of maybe guys more letting things go across college football? And have you seen maybe on film where these guys may have gotten the benefit of the doubt on those calls from time to time?
Who's those guys, and what are you talking about?
I'm talking
specifically?
about this
The
year.
opponents that are against our defensive line?
Yeah, I'm talking about overall in college football. Do you think holding is there less holding called these days than maybe in the past? And is that just a product of letting things go?
Okay, yeah, that I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have the data on how many holding calls have been called across college football.
Okay. Do you think your defensive line should have gotten the benefit of more of those calls this year?
Again,
Okay.
In the front,
good
Nick.
question. Huh? Thanks for bringing it up.
Sure.
Jim,
Nick.
you guys going back to back with Ruiz in there at guard. Has he won the job, and how are you liking how he's doing his everything?
I like what Caesar's done. Mike Owenu has been out. He dressed for this past ball game, but he wasn't 100%. for the ball game, and I think it benefited him not playing in the game. And he'll be back this week, I anticipate, and again, we'll see who's the best to play that position.
But you found out more about Caesar there?
I found out a lot of good things about Caesar. Been very happy with the job he's done. He's acquitted himself very well.
Coach, all the way in the back left, Steve.
If we see what Devin brings on the field physically, Devin Bush, talk about the mental side of his game and what he brings in that area.
To talk about the mental side of what Devin Bush brings to the game, it's it's outstanding. He's a product of football family, both dad and mom, and athletic family sisters. Also a heck of an athlete and a collegiate athlete, softball player at Florida State. It's blessed from mom, dad, and God with really good athletic ability and strength, but also a really good mind and smart. He's book smart. He's football smart. He brings all that to the ball club.
Like when he scores up and hits somebody, how much of it is technique and how much of it's upper body strength? Because it's like the end of the line for the ball carrier usually.
Both tackling. It's balance, it's positioning, it's technique, strength, flexibility, a lot of things.
On the left there, Larry.
Tell about Chris Evans' season. You mentioned something about it helped another player to watch. Did it help Chris to have an opportunity, have competition, whether it was Ty or Karan, and now he's back, playing really well? Did you talk about his season and how he's kind of come and moved on?
Yeah, what's the first part of your question?
Chris Evans.
Yeah, I know.
Right, like
you said a bunch of things there, and I just.
He was the man.
You said some things that I said. I was just. Could you go back and say?
You said it helped somebody to watch a little bit.
I did.
I believe you did.
I don't remember that.
Maybe whoever.
Anyway, I can talk about Chris.
Chris's
Let's make it
season.
easy. Talk about Chris's season.
Yeah,
Glad
how about
to.
that?
He's been good. Been really good. I was a little worried early on. There was times I wondered, is Chris going to be in a sophomore slump? And that didn't take place. There was a ball game or two at the beginning, and then I think he hit a couple games there where he was just really getting unlucky. The plays weren't blocked as well, and the assignments weren't on point when he was in the ball game. And then Karan would get in, and it was just kind of the luck of the draw, the hand that he was dealt. And then about game 7, 8, 9, it started even out. He was getting the turn in there when it was blocked better. It takes all 11. I know some people scoff at that, but it's a fact. And he was getting those carries and then making plays out of when it wasn't blocked exactly clean. He has really surged, both catching the football out of the backfield and running, getting the tough yards and getting the perimeter yards, breaking tackles, getting yards after contact. I mean, he is surging. I think he is back to even better than he was as a freshman right now. And I think the early concerns was he in a slump? No. After really watching the tape, I think it was kind of the luck of the draw when he was in there. So he's in a great place now, and been extremely valuable to the football team. Like the way he's running the football, like the way he's protecting the ball, like the way he's catching it out of the backfield, and he's blocking better too. That's improved. So where we're at now, Chris has made a good significant jump. He's an ascending player, and that's a pretty high mark, because his freshman year was outstanding. That was on the scene. Came out of that